This conference will now be recorded.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. I have 12:02. I am calling the meeting to order at this time. I'd ask that you rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Justice for all.
Thank you. As you all know, this is a special meeting. We cannot modify our agenda in any way. So I would like to just go on to new business. We have two items to discuss. First one is the neglected cemeteries grant application. Barbara is here if we have any particular questions, but this is a grant application that we routinely apply for, routinely get. I think we're looking for about $1,300, Barbara, $1,400 this year, just for maintenance on some of the town cemeteries. The only reason this has come to the Board of Selectmen is the state requires a resolution from us that, one, I'm authorized to enter into the agreement, chief elected official is authorized to enter into the agreement. And secondly, get to the actual, I'm authorized to apply for and accept on behalf of the town the grant from the account, and that I'm authorized to enter into and execute any and all agreements, contracts, and documents necessary to obtain said grant should the town be selected for it. So I would like to get that as one motion, if I may, or is there any discussion on it, Sean or Kate?
I spoke to Barbara yesterday about my one question about something wonky on the application, and it looks to be on the state's end and not our end, which I'm good with.
Okay.
Sean, just to reiterate, I called the state of Connecticut. I talked to Martin Heft, and that shouldn't have been in there. I just have to line it out. It's not a problem.
Perfect. Thank you, Barbara.
You're welcome.
Kate, do you have anything?
Hi, can you guys hear me? I'm having audio issues.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, yeah, I haven't, to be honest, I've missed whatever was said during the past 3 minutes.
All right. Just to repeat, this first item, we have the neglected cemeteries grant application. It's something we applied for routinely. I think the amount this year is about $1,300 to $1,400. It's not a large grant, but it goes towards cemetery maintenance. The only reason this has come before the board is because the state requires that the board identify that the first selectman is authorized to apply for and accept the grant on behalf of the town, and that I'm authorized to enter into and execute any and all agreements, contracts, and documents necessary to obtain said grant should we be selected for it. So that's the purpose of this part of the meeting, to ask for a motion from one of you to go forward to approve that, and so we can move on and make the grant application. It has, actually, they just extended it, but when we scheduled the meeting, it had to be in by this Friday.
All right. Well, okay. I'll make a motion that we accept that grant in the language that it contains.
Okay, thank you, Sean. Any discussion on the motion?
No, I don't have any.
All right, hearing none, I'll call for a vote. All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
All right, that's unanimous. The motion carries. Thank you. All right, the next thing, and I'm sure it's the one that has gotten so much interest in this meeting, judging by the number of participants, is an update on the Rossi property. I just wanted, my only intent on this was just to let the two selectmen know where we are, because I'm not going to say rumors, but word is going around town as to what's happening. This will be fully discussed at the next scheduled routine Board of Selectmen meeting, which is the 14th of September. But where we are right now, the Rossis have an appraisal on the value of the property. We'll be sending a copy of that out to the two selectmen. We also have a draft, and we're the ones who drafted it, purchase and sale agreement. The purchase and sale agreement was initially intended for use on the Aragoni property when the town was thinking about buying that possibly as a location for the town garage. Like I said, our lawyer drafted it, has adapted it to the Rossi property. I will send that draft out to the two selectmen when we are done with this meeting, or have Bill Warner send it. He's got the copies, so we can take a look at it before the next Board of Selectmen meeting. There's no intent to do anything else. I just wanted the two other selectmen, I wanted Kate and Sean to know where we are, because it's being talked about, and I don't want them to be blindsided. Do you have any questions on where we are right now?
No, I'm just looking forward to seeing the agreement and what, have a discussion at the next selectmen after reading it of what your intent with or the town's intent with the property is.
Yeah, and the purpose of the next discussion at the Board of Selectmen meeting, a lot of it, frankly, will be probably an executive session. There's going to be negotiating strategies, but it's how do we want to move forward?
Okay.
And I realize ultimately it has to go to town meeting, where that's a ways down the road. Just wanted to bring everybody up to speed on it. Kate, do you have any questions?
No questions. Just thankful that you squeezed this on the agenda today, just to try to squash any rumors, because
Yeah, like I said,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
appreciate that.
want either of you to be blindsided, but it was
Thank
just.
you.
I'll echo
Appreciate
that.
it.
Thank you very much.
All right. All right, with that, I think we have gone through the agenda. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
This is Kate. I'll motion to adjourn.
Thank you, Kate. Motion is on the floor. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carried unanimously. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for those who attended. I'm glad you were able to be here, and I'm sure we will be talking. With that, this meeting is over.
Take care, Kate and Bob. We'll see you soon.
Yeah,
You too,
thank you. Have
Sean.
a good day,
fun with the
everyone.
meeting at school.
Thanks. Thanks. Bye.